Let's display them nicely like this. Yeah, it stands up. What's happening, guys? Coach Bernard. This time I have a review of the Decha, the DBGVL1 Pro Performance 3.0. These are a new and improved version. They had 2.0 just last year, and they created these bad boys just last week, apparently. So let's get into it. Now, first of all, big thank yous for Decha for reaching out to me to make a review on their brand new glove. I'm still just a small YouTube channel, like 500 subscribers, so I appreciate you guys asking me to make this video for you. Let's just hope people watch. So these are Muay Thai style gloves, but just looking at them, they look closer to boxing gloves than actual Muay Thai gloves. Because Muay Thai gloves are a lot more shorter with the cuff, and they have a little chunkiness on the back there, you know, to block kicks and stuff. But with these ones, they're a lot more streamlined, and they're very similar to boxing style gloves. But these are really well constructed. They're really strong. The leather in this is super thick. I think thicker than my Reyes is or something, maybe. As you can see, like even like the folds here. Let's zoom into that one. You can even tell, like by the thickness of the folds there, how thick the leather actually is. So that's usually an indicator to me how good the quality of the leather can be on a glove. And these have like a different smell to them. Like they are 100% cow leather. What do they say? These are made of a thick cow leather, and they do have like a different smell to it. I don't know, I guess the cows smell different in Thailand, but pretty strong smell. I can smell in my locker. I left my gloves in my locker. As soon as I open it, that leather smell just like punched me right in the face. But in a good way. The kind of punch in the face you like. If you like punches in the face. Weirdos. Previous complaints about these gloves were there's a lot of padding everywhere. They really toned down the padding this time. Like there is still padding here on the front of the wrist and over here as well. There's still a good amount of padding over here and over here. Looks to be about like an inch thick of padding, which is not too bad. Like I thought it was gonna be a lot thicker than it actually is. It does have a lot of padding in the back, but these are still Muay Thai gloves, so you do have to protect yourself from getting kicked. And these have a really long Velcro strap. That way it gives you really good wrist support. And the wrist support is really nice and tight. I mean, it is Velcro, so it is tight as you make it to be. But because of the length, it lets you get it even more tight to your liking. But they're pretty comfortable. I feel that they has a pretty big hand compartment, so when you put your hand in it, like you can still have a little bit of wiggle room, but it was a little tight. But it was a little tight, like around this area here. So when I was putting it on, I can feel that it was a little tight on this side here. So if you wrap your hands kind of thick, you might have a little trouble sliding these in. I don't know, maybe I just have really fat hands or something, but it does feel a little tight when I put my hand through here. So I don't know if that's a me problem or a glove problem, but it is a little tight. I do find that the piping over here is a little bit pushed forward, so that does give you more movement for your thumb. Not like where some gloves where it's like a little too far back and force your thumb to be pulled back, putting it in risk for injury. The padding in this is really nice. It reminds me of Rivals RS1s, or even closer to like the Everlast Paralocks. So it's kind of like in between the two. Like there's not a lot of spring to it. It does it gets sunken in a bit. So it's not a molded foam. I think it's like a multi-layer foam, maybe. They never really told me that. Now I really do like these gloves. I like the style of them, but I do think that there's a lot of badging. What would be cool if this had Decha here, and on the thumb here, just the Thai logo there. That little thing there instead of having the name there. That would be cool. but that's my opinion, which probably doesn't really matter to most people. But there is a lot of badging on this. You might feel a little silly asking someone what kind of gloves these are, because it's a little obvious, like, hey, what kind of gloves are those? What? It's Decha. Just read it. Well, that was uncalled for. Just a question. But anyways, back to the glove. These gloves, though, are pretty cheap. I don't know how much they actually are, but Decha usually sells their gloves for about 2,000 baht or lower, depending on where you get it from. But yeah, not too much to complain about. Really just the design aspect, but that's really me nitpicking, considering that these are made from really good quality materials, which usually translate to good durability. So for the price that they usually sell at, that is a pretty darn good price for what you get in these gloves. But that's pretty much my review. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, click like. If you want to see more videos just like this, subscribe to the channel. Catch you next time.